or summer school teacher. And some of you may know me as Miss Yu Young's daughter. And some of you may know me as Joyce's big sister. And there may be some of you that don't know me at all, which is totally fine. So I started Keystone in 1995 when it was Quail Run Montessori at Miss Sherry's house. And I graduated here in 6th grade, and then I went to middle school, high school, and I'm very old, so I just graduated from college at ASU, go Devils. And I'm actually currently studying more, and I am a PhD student now at ASU in the business school. So you may be wondering, what does a PhD student do? In minimal words, I study a lot. That's pretty much what I do all day, every day. So to be a good student, I need to have really good understanding of academics, right? And I can assure you that Keystone provided me those academic tools necessary to be an excelling learner. But more than that, being a PhD student requires another skill set. They require you to be really, really driven. You have to concentrate a lot. You have to be self-disciplined. You have to be independent. You have to love learning, like Vanessa talked about. You have to be curious about the world. All those things are actually tenets of the Montessori philosophy that your teachers are trying to put in you. So I'm so thankful for Keystone for putting all those in me. So I was trying to think of stories about when I was here, what's a good story that exemplifies what I learned at Keystone? So I remember, and Hunter may remember too, because we were back there whispering to each other little memories as the slideshow was going on. When we were in, I think it was 6th grade, winter monsoons had come, and we used to have a monkey bar set across from the newer building. And it was inside it was like a boxed wood chip area. And the whole area had flooded. It had rained a lot, and the wood chips were floating, and we couldn't play in it. And so my class was very bothered by the fact that we could not play in the wood chip area, so we decided that we're gonna drain this. We're gonna, drain all the water out. But how? It was very interesting actually how we did it. So we had just come back from our trip from Lake Powell, where we learned about dams and how you make water collect in a reservoir and then how you build a dam. So we actually decided to build a dam. So we created rivers through the wood chip area, and we channeled all the water into a reservoir that we built, and we built a dam out of mud, and then we also found some pipes, because we learned about how pipes are laid also in the foundation to help the water flow. So we also did that. And then eventually we released all the water and were able to drain the playground. So I think that really exemplifies how unique of an experience Keystone is, because we're allowed to venture outside of our classroom. We're allowed to apply things that we learned in a classroom to real-life settings, which is going to be so important for you as you go forward in your careers. I promise you. You need to learn how to make creative solutions, think in an innovative way, and Keystone really provides the platform for you to be able to do that. And besides being a student, I figured out that Keystone influenced me, who I am. I really like writing, and I thought about, why do I like writing? And I realized I used to write a lot of stories when I was at Keystone, and my teachers really encouraged me. I wrote a story about how I met all these famous explorers in the world, and I still have that story today. Or I really love Broadway musicals. Why do I love Broadway musicals? And I realized we put on a play in 6th grade that did 10 numbers from different Broadway musicals, and that's why I love Broadway today. So I think that Keystone really has shaped a lot of who I am, and we're so blessed to be in this community. And speaking of community, I think that I love community because I'm here. So I want you to raise your hands if you love being at Keystone and you love learning here. Okay, now look around you. Everyone has raised their hands. Okay, you can put them down now. So you're so lucky to be in this community where everyone loves to learn, everyone cares about each other, everyone pushes each other. So that is such a blessing, and like Teresa did, I really want to thank Miss Sherry personally, because she treated me like family, and I grew up knowing her pretty much all of my life, and she has provided this atmosphere that really pushes us to the next level and challenges us. And I can speak for myself and also for a bunch of other alumni that I'm still connected with. They're becoming future doctors, future screenwriters, future politicians, There's one who just graduated from the Honors College as a top student at ASU. I can assure you that you are in a wonderful school and that you are so, so lucky to be here, and we have Ms. Sherry to thank for giving us this love of learning. So thank you very much.
Now these girls have prepared a song for us. I'm Delaney.
I'm Devin.
I'm Carly,
We were asked to prepare a song for this special occasion.
and it is called Fate of the Future.
Fate of the Future is the quote from a Maria Montessori quote. And we hope you enjoy our song.
Within a child lies the fate of the future. Keystone dedicates their lives to the children, to the makers of